You guys, you guys, calm down with the hysteria. I know what you guys are thinking. Weed is not deadly. Let me just go ahead and say that. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about today is some 19-year-old dumbass. That's right, I'm going to go so far as to say dumbass was linked to the first marijuana death in history. In history. This guy apparently he ate a pot cookie, which is notorious. Listen, this story is not new, although falling off a balcony and dying is new, but everybody has this idea of like, oh, I don't smoke weed, but I'll eat a cookie. I'll try a cookie. That's ridiculous. You know how ridiculous that is? That's like, oh, I don't drink alcohol, but let me just down half a bottle of vodka. That's basically the equivalent. If you've never smoked weed, smoke the actual flower. Take a little tiny bit of it, put it in a pipe, and smoke just a tiny bit. Because what's in a cookie is not what's going to be in a pipe. What's in a cookie is going to be like what's in 5 bong loads or something. Anyways, this 19-year-old kid eats this cookie, and lo and behold, the classic, I can't breathe, time is too slow, I think I'm gonna die, panic sets in, which is ridiculously noobish. If you think you're gonna die on weed, you should, your heart should stop, and your body should just be like, this guy can't handle weed, we should probably kill him off right now, but he doesn't do that. And people saying that, well, it was a direct link, it was a heavy factor in his death. No, not really. It's like if someone commits suicide, they put a gun to their mouth, right? And they blow their brains out, but they just happen to have a couple of drinks before they did it. It didn't mean that the alcohol drove him to suicide or that alcohol killed him. No, the gun killed him. He killed himself. He just happened to have a drink before that. I'm not saying this kid is suicidal, but we don't know. We don't know if he wanted to jump off the balcony and try a pot cookie before he did it. That's normally not the chain of events that occur. But apparently this moron ate a cookie, freaked out, and fell off a balcony. And it was due to his injuries that he died. Heavy, and not the fall itself, because all the reports are super sketchy. I'm literally reading like 6 and 7 articles that are 6 and 7 paragraphs long. You know, I don't know who's first I saw it on the BBC News, then I saw it on the Washington Post. And they all were just as vague as the last. They weren't very specific in their details of the story. But I'll let you guys know more when the story comes out. I'm gonna be on this because this is something severe. You can't just claim this. I'm assuming this is to discredit weed and everything. But something else I wanted to talk about, our brothers across the pond. As far as cellular service, they're doing it right. They got rid of roaming in the European Union. I almost stuttered there again. In the European Union. So I don't know if it goes like if you go from France to Spain, back up to England, if there's no roaming in between those countries, but that's what it sounds like. And you know, that's really, we kind of need something over here across this side. If you're Canadian or Mexican or American and you happen to visit one of those 3 countries, I think we should get something like that. Although 3 very different nations, we have very different cultures. We still live entirely too close, and we all traffic our own countries. We all I go to Mexico, I don't know, 3 times a year. I've been to Canada a couple times. It's, you know, it'd be awesome. It's like, it kind of sucks when you're in Canada, all right? You're in Canada and you can see the United States, but you look down at your cell phone and then there's that symbol of you getting butt raped on your price and your bill. So that's not cool. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Don't eat weed cookies and dance and jump around near balconies because you might end up like this moron in Colorado. But yeah. I gotta go see if I can find that plane. Alright, like, subscribe, and share. Peace out, people. See you in the next one.